Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Nomans, welcome in. Wanted to do a quick video for you about the Switch 2, which I'm a proud owner of because Nintendo have considered me an influencer via TikTok and have very kindly sent me out a Switch 2, the dock, the bundle, Mario Kart and their GameChat camera. So I'm a very lucky boy and I want to try and pay it back and share some of this stuff to you guys. I'm going to run through some of the basic features with you, maybe a little bit of gameplay, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know if you want to see how this works, how the magnet works, how it connects onto the controller, if you want to see how GameChat itself works, which is basically Discord but built in, so you're not using any extra resources. Let me know what you want to see from this, and I'll try and put some more GameChat Switch 2 Mario Kart content on here directly. As always, like, subscribe, comment. I would love to be able to have an engaged audience on here. If you see this, also check out TikTok and also check out my YouTube Shorts. I'll try and do some cut down mini versions of this over there. For now, let's jump on. We're going to have a look at the main screen of Switch 2. Now there we go. This is all done via the dock that I purchased with the bundle. So this literally just plugs straight into your computer or into your monitor and you can see what's going on. As far as I'm concerned, very slick, very easy to use. You can literally go through your games as you'd expect, left, right, very intuitive. These can go directly onto the unit, or in my case I'm a lucky boy and got their little controller with it as well, which is quite a natural feel. Actually very responsive as well. I thought there'd be some sort of lag or delay or something like that. Works perfectly. Other little gadget that we got through with it as well is their GameChat camera and microphone, which is beautiful. I've been quite impressed with it. Had a couple of little test runs with it. I think my only downfall is that you need to get your lighting right. Compared to this camera, which is a £2,000 photography camera, which I just use as a webcam, the quality is not quite as good. But let me show you how the features work, how the game itself works, how I'm finding it so far. Most of the features you guys will know already. You can go into here, select your profile, and you're going to go and have a look at your available classics, whatever you've got going on here, exclusives, which have opened up in the moment. So you've got lots going on with GameChat, that sort of stuff. Just a nice little cash grab. Get you interested in things. You've got your Nintendo eShop, same as usual. Only thing I'm finding with it so far, so you can go in, have a look at the games. They're all on here. They've got some brilliant games. You're getting things like Fortnite for free as well, so anything that you're seeing free over on PlayStation or Xbox, that sort of stuff, is also in here still. So I'm chuffed. I've got this all set up. We'll be playing the new Fortnite season as things kick off, and I believe there's an event happening tonight, so I would try and tune in on the Switch, see if I can do it from there. What else have we got on here that I wanted to show you guys? Yes, so you've got all your charts, all the usual. The only downfall that I'm finding is if I have a look here under search, we can go all the way down here to view all genres, applications, YouTube. Now YouTube is in here because, you know, it's a pretty big deal. It is currently unsupported. Now I don't know if that means it's gonna be adding support. I understand that they used to have it on the original Switch, so hopefully that'll be a feature that comes in. As it stands, there is currently no YouTube support on that. I don't see anything like Netflix or anything like that. It would be useful because then I don't have to take an iPad with me when I go away, and I could just have this, and that's all I need to use. But let's be honest, we've all got phones with us these days, and they're not far off the size of a Switch. Features that I wanted to show you. Yes, you've got all your games. They load in here, and then I've done of course. Skyrim was a go-to. I had to put this on here just as a default, and it looks and sounds amazing. Just going to quickly show you the load screen. Oh, the iconic music hasn't changed. It's exactly the same. Quality-wise, beautiful. Okay. All you do on this though, when you think actually I don't want to play that, you hit the home button, takes you back, and then you can choose your other games from here. Feature I wanted to show you guys is GameChat. GameChat I'm quite impressed with. Right, this is the C button. Okay. all you do is you go in here, create a chat or look at your chat list, see who else you've got on. So you've got any friends that you've already got chat set up with, they're there. But you go and create a chat. Let's set one up with my pal Boo, who I think is offline currently. But what would happen is, down the bottom here, it will fire up the little camera down the bottom, and it should say join chat. There you go, join the chat. What I will do, just in case there's an echo, I'm going to go in and mute by hitting C. I'm going to mute that microphone so we don't have any echo. If you hit camera, your camera's on. There you go. And the beauty of having this camera, the beauty of having this camera on is when you're playing games like Mario Kart, you will have that icon over your friend's name, and you'll be able to see their face as them dressed as Luigi drives past you. And you can see them reacting, not just a photograph, but a live feed of them giggling as they accidentally fire a red shell back at you or something like that. And I've had one game of it so far. I'm properly impressed already. But all the settings are very easy. I have it standard at the moment, which if you just quickly look at that, it takes up a fair segment of my screen that I'm looking at. So what I've been doing is going to expanded main screen. I think this is a bit more appropriate, so just that little bit along the bottom. See, my face, my reaction, their reaction, all comes through directly in-game, and it's there the entire time. If you're playing just on the console, so when it's disconnected and you hold it in your hand, it's still the same sort of size icons just running along the bottom. You can also, if you don't want to see your friend's face, but you want to hear their voice, you can switch over to full screen, choose where you want it, if you want it bottom right, bottom left, top right, top left, etc, etc. You can add that in, and you'll see here that it's because I went to full screen, so it turns the camera off. See, I'm learning. So you go to that, going to select full screen, okay on that. There you go. That's all hidden. All you'd get is down the bottom right hand corner is a notification that they're talking, and then you'll obviously hear them as well. So far, I am properly impressed with this little unit. It's doing exactly what I've asked it to do, and yeah, I'm thinking this could be something we're going to do a lot more of. From my point, there's the access so you can turn the camera on and off. I did see there's also a parental control message in there for people if you're just wondering, are my kids going to start talking to randomers out there? That can all be set up in there as part and parcel of it. The actual menus side of things is so intuitive. So we're going to turn that camera back on so you can see what's going on. Down here you can set where you're going to share the game screen. You can also, I quite like this, you can set it so that there's no surround. Now I think you have to be in a well lit room for this, but you see I get my little outline around me, and you can do that. You can have the gameplay showing there instead if you'd rather. So we do that, and then they can see my gameplay as well. And this is all without using Discord. This is a nice bonus feature, and I find that it really integrates. Personally, I don't like sharing the gameplay because your friends are going to be concentrating on their own game, so why would they want to be able to see everything? Now let's just pop into Mario Kart, and you'll see what it would look like. Now I'm only going to be playing at one player because currently I haven't got many friends. I am hoping to get in touch with a couple of other TikTok influencers and YouTube influencers I met at the Switch 2 launch party, and see if we can try and set up a Grand Prix together where we can all play on this at the same time. So LNR together, very logical. You've got single player, multiplayer, online player, wireless play. Now if you're all sitting on the same Wi-Fi network, it does say, if I show you here, press C, and I'll close that menu briefly. Press C, leave that chat. I'll show you this little feature that I found. It says to you, create a chat, yes. And that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the adding a friend feature. I remember now. And the way you do that is through your main profile. So I'll show you afterwards. But the idea is you can add someone on the same network as you, as long as you both say Right, I've picked the heart card. You've picked the heart card, and we can all select to be on the network together. So then we can set up like a 12-player Grand Prix together in one whack, and it should just work. He says so very confidently. Right, let's have a little race. For now, we're going to select a bit of single player, I think. Let's do a Grand Prix. Turn the camera on. And we're going to go and see. Let's be Yoshi. You do have a whole selection of characters here. I mean, there's lots I don't even know about. Lots of unlockables. Look, pages and pages of unlockable characters. But for me, I've always got to be Yoshi. I've always got to be Yoshi until something different comes out. And let's choose the standard car. What I'm going to do again, I'm going to switch this to being expanded view, so you get more gameplay footage as you're going. Let's have a look at. Oh my god, they got such choice here. The Desert Hills. Got to go for the 150cc. Start the Grand Prix. Honestly, the vibes that I get back from when I used to play Mario Kart as a kid on the N64, it is lovely to get that same feel for it. I've had one online match with a friend so far, and it was hilarious, and we were howling the entire way through. Oh, graphically, it's beautiful. Now, what I am going to do, I'm going to switch off this camera, and we're just going to use their camera. We're going to play in-game camera. Right, let's see if we can get the turbo. I still can't get the turbo boost. I swear I used to be able to do this when I was a kid. Little turbo. Failed the turbo horribly. Okay, I've got coins. Oh my god. Now, don't expect me to be a pro gamer by any chance. That's certainly not what you're tuning into my content for. Oh, this brings back some memories. Little turbo. Yeah! Power slide. Power slide. Woo! Oh god. Yeah, I meant to do this. I took a shortcut. That's what I was doing. I'm not in 11th, I swear. Right. If anybody finds out what the coins are for, would be amazing, because I have no idea what the coins are there for yet. There you go. Power boost. Turbo. Turbo. Turbo! There we go. Second place. This is more like it. I'm going to get hit by a flying potato head, aren't I? Ah! What's that do? What does that do? Oh, you can stack? You can stack your weapons now? How long's that been happening for? Okay, we're taking the special route again. Right, let's see if we can do it. What's this do? I reckon it's going to blast them. Blast them. Yeah, it does. There we go. Mind the potato, people. Oh my god, we're in first. Yeah! No, 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 don't squid me. Don't squid me. I got cocky. Ah! Oh god, I can't see anything. I like this stackable weapon series. Oh no. You get wings? Yeah. Photo finish. I think. Yes. Yoshi in first place. So that was my first look at Switch 2, also our first win on Mario Kart World. Thank you again to Nintendo for supplying with us with this. I'm a very lucky boy. As part of our community, we've got 600 odd people over in Discord. We are all gamers, we're nerds, we're a family more than anything. There's people that are genuine friends that I meet up with on the regular, and I think this sort of thing is the stuff that takes us back to that old school N64 vibe where we used to sit there all playing Mario Karts together around the sofa. It brings you all back together. I'm hoping we'll be able to do big 12-player community games of this together, all being able to see each other and just enjoying it and laughing and cackling our heads off. For now, guys, if you would like to like, subscribe, comment, ask me any questions about the unit, about the gaming, about if you want me to lose to your friend that's amazing at the game, do let me know, and we'll see what we can do. But for now, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you on the other side. Have a great week.